Love in its essence is spiritual fire. Seneca.
Women will not desire men that they do not admire and respect. In fact, in order for there to be desire for any woman, there needs to be a level of admiration for the man that she's with. When women are attracted to men on a primal level, that needs to be existing there. As in, they need to look up to the man that they're with for guidance. When a woman looks to her partner for that leadership and guidance, not only does that create admiration for her husband, it creates faith for her partner. If there isn't a level of admiration and respect to the partner that you're with, then more than likely, you aren't attracted to that partner. There isn't a level of admiration and respect to the partner that you're with, and more than likely, you aren't attracted to that partner.
Yo, have you ever wondered what low-key patterns reveals a chick's legitimate interest in you? It's way beyond the basic chooser signals. I'll break down 5 psychological attraction signals women give to boost your emotional intelligence and confidence to only deal with high-interest chicks. Yo, let's get it.
Perfect.
Welcome back to the Resilient Mindset Podcast. Fellas, it's 2026 and it's time to change the game. I know dudes are done trying to read a chick's mind, are replaying every signal interaction, searching for an astronomical sign in the sky that shows a chick is feeling you. We've all experienced it. A chick at your job or school smiles at you, maybe a crush, and it charges the mean battery in your back. But the next day, shorty's on some different type of time.
Damn.
You're stuck feeling curved and confused in a cycle of second guessing, wondering if she's playing mind games.
No.
This emotional whiplash is what many men experience on a regular. But what if the answer isn't in one passive signal? Yo, hear me out. What if real attraction doesn't show up in a single gesture, but reveals itself in a hidden pattern that once you see it, you can't unsee? You can borrow a powerful idea from Gestalt psychology to understand this, and real talk, it changes everything. Gestalt psychology is built on a simple but profound idea. The whole is often greater than the sum of its parts. When you're rocking to your favorite song, do you hear isolated notes or do you hear a melody? Our brains are hardwired to look for patterns and see things in meaningful holes.
Oh, that's nasty.
Not those holes. The same is true for attraction. For too long, we've been taught a checklist. Yo, shorty was smiling at your boy hard today. Yo, deadass, shorty touched my arm for no reason today. Shorty is always laughing at my jokes.
No.
Yo, attraction isn't a checklist. It's a dynamic and unfolding pattern of behavior that when you see it, it sends a clear and undeniable message. Yo, real talk, that checklist. In this video, we're going to decode the 5 key patterns of hidden attraction using Gestalt psychology framework that'll reveal a chick's true feelings even when she's trying to hide them. On this channel, damn what chicks say, what are they doing? A single glance across a room could be an accident. A single compliment might be politeness. One quick text reply could mean she wasn't busy. Separately, these signs seem promising but can be misleading. The first and most fundamental pattern of genuine attraction is consistency.
What?
Yo, consistency is when you see a pattern form. It's when shorty's one glance turns into a lingering gaze you peep multiple times a day. It's when one compliment becomes a steady flow of appreciation for your thoughts, your humor, or your style. It's when random text replies become a reliable flow of conversation, not just emojis, memes, or generic responses. Shorty puts thought into the convo. She asks questions. She low-key becomes a detective, which we'll get into later. One rule of thumb is that if a chick annoys you, she likes you.
How dare you?
Psychologically, consistency is the bridge between passive friendliness and active interest. Friend zone guys, I'm talking to you.
What did you say, nigga?
When shorty consistently directs her time, attention, and energy towards you, it's a subconscious signal that you've become a priority. Fellas, let's be smart. A chick might accidentally stand near you once, but when you notice she's gravitating towards you in every group setting, my God, that's not an accident. It's a pattern. Shorty is intentionally in your proximity. Chicks are super skittish, like stray cats. They won't place themselves around dudes they don't like. Yo, most socially awkward men overanalyze every single event. Instead, become an observer. What's her body language like? Is her eye contact consistent? Does she consistently start conversations? Does she consistently find reasons to be near you? When you look outside the box, no pun intended, and see these individual dots connecting, these aren't random moments. You're seeing the first powerful pattern of hidden attraction. I used to overanalyze a lot, and real talk, I drove myself crazy. I cared way too much about a chick's opinion and the outcome. I low key projected neediness. Just me? Part of my projection. I needed a chick to like me. I needed chicks to know I wasn't their toxic ex. Eventually, I won them over, entering repeated cycles of toxic short term gratification and low tier intimacy. Like crazy coochie, if you nasty.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
I was so focused on qualifying myself, I didn't check if the chicks were valid. Yo, fellas, this next pattern is most diabolical, yet one of the most powerful signs of hidden attraction, the hot and cold chick. I'm not gonna front, I struggle with this too. This is when a chick's behavior seems erratic as hell. One minute she's hot and ready,
Yes, Daddy.
next minute she's distant and cold.
Hell no!
I know, it's insidious and it's super easy to interpret this as a sign of disinterest. But sometimes it's the exact opposite. This pattern isn't a sign of disinterest, it's a sign of intense internal conflict. What do I mean? Shorty's super confused. This isn't manipulative behavior, which is about control. This is about vulnerability. How can you spot the difference, R&P? Glad you asked. The cold phase is typically shorty being awkward, not mean. She'll avoid eye contact, not of disinterest, because looking at you feels super intense. Shorty will give short answers, not to shut you down, because she's afraid of saying something dumb and looking crazy.
Bomboka!
You're not just seeing random mood swings unless she's bipolar.
Turn down for what?
You're seeing a complete picture of a chick so overwhelmed by her attraction that is literally sweeping her off her feet. The hole in this pattern is the back and forth itself. Yo, that swing between Shorty's intense interest and nervous retreat is a powerful indicator that you've caught her off guard and low-key occupy emotional space in her mind. I've experienced the three not him versions of hot and cold with chicks. If you can relate, comment hot and cold in the comments. I think we should take a break. I'm not ready for something serious. I just got out of an abusive relationship, which is what Beni's for.
She belongs to the streets.
When Shorty's attraction level is S tier, a crazy shift happens. She'll subconsciously separate you from the pack. In the words of Gestalt psychology, you become the figure and everyone the background. What do I mean? You're him. Have you ever seen a movie where a dude peeps some fine shit in the crowd? Everything goes dark, music starts to play, then Shorty starts to glow, like Bruce Leroy on some The Last Dragon shit.
Sure look like a master to me.
All right, Leroy. Who's the one and only master?
You, my guy, become that main character in her world. This creates the protective pattern, where Shorty makes a small universe just for the two of you. This pattern doesn't have obvious signs. It's super low key. It's in her body language and small acts of care. First, body language. In a group, notice her body positioning. Even if she's talking to someone else, or her feet or torso angled towards you. It's her body's compass and you're the magnetic north. Shorty might position herself between you and a crowded room or objects. like a subconscious bodyguard, or she might lean in when you speak, not just to hear you, but to close the gap between you. Second, this pattern appears in small, almost unnoticeable acts of care. It's Shorty asking if you're okay. She remembers meaningful conversations you shared and follows up. Shorty isn't just being polite, she's showing a heightened awareness of your well being. It's as if she's appointed herself the quiet guardian of your galaxy. When you start to notice this pattern, the consistent proximity and quiet acts of care, you're seeing someone no longer treating you as just another dude. You become the focal point Shorty is subconsciously trying to shield and care for. Let's keep it a stat. Most modern women say they're nurturing,
Stop the cap.
yet most men have never been treated to dinner dates. Most men would rather share their hopes, fears, and dreams with a tree or a wall. Most men have never been uplifted, celebrated, or appreciated by their chick. So when dudes get a tiny bit of motion from chicks, real talk, we become confused. Yo, fellas, when a chick is genuinely feeling you, you won't question it. Actions are one thing, but where Shorty focuses her mental energy is the next level of revelation. The fourth pattern is emotional investment, and it's one of the clearest signs that you're him. This pattern is what Shorty remembers and reacts to. The most obvious sign is memorizing small details about you. Like I briefly mentioned in the last pattern, think of Shorty brain as a huge database. Details about you are treated like rare information, carefully stored to be revisited. Shorty remembers the specific book you wanted to read, a funny story about your childhood, or a tiny detail from a past conversation you've forgotten.
Clock it.
Yo, our brains only store what's emotionally significant. If Shorty remembers the little things, it's because you're that guy. The other side of this pattern is a subtle form of jealousy. Real talk, it's crazy to me when I see videos instructing dudes how to get a woman obsessed. When a chick really likes you, it comes naturally. Hey yo, mention spending time with a next chick.
Fight back, nigga! Fight back!
Watch for her micro responses. It won't be a big explosion. Watch her smile become a little strained. Her energy might dip. She'll suddenly change the subject, ask snoopy ass questions, or throw low key small jabs at the other chick. This isn't about being possessive, it's her subconscious fear of losing a connection she deeply values.
Period.
When you see both sides of this pattern, Shorty's incredible memory for your details and the negative reactions for potential female ops, my guy, you are witnessing the power of Gestalt. The whole picture of a chick who's investing emotionally and allowing you free space in her mind. The final and most profound pattern is the subconscious sync and rapport. This is where a Gestalt concept is most organic. Think of Shorty trying to connect with you via Bluetooth. What do I mean? She's your literal mini-me. Have you witnessed a chick who talks like you, acts like you, even starts to move like you? It's less like she's copying you and more like she's adopting the qualities of a man she respects and admires.
Yes, Daddy.
At a basic level, you peep Shorty adopt your mannerisms. If you lean back a few moments later, she might do the same. This is the chameleon effect, a subconscious signal that says, I'm like you. We're on the same vibe. But real talk, syncing goes beyond posture. Listen to the sound of her convo. Does Shorty match your type of words? I'm not talking about chicks who call their dudes bro. Does Shorty vocal tone soften or become more melodic when she talks to you? Like a chick who could be a super bitch to everybody, but a kitten with you. You notice a sinking of energy. Yo, when you're lit, Shorty matches that energy.
Mix 'em with that. Give me lit. Give me lit. Gun on my head.
When you're down bad, Shorty turns down her energy to match. It's her subconscious attempt to create a shared emotional world, like her nervous system is trying to tap into yours. When Shorty is deeply attracted to you, her body and energy will subconsciously try to move with yours. They try to close the gap between you and she to create we. Listen up, man. Attraction isn't a checklist, it's a collage. It's consistency of her attention that shows intention. It's her hot and cold conflict that reveals the strength of her feelings. It's the protective bubble she built that shows you become her focus. It's her emotional investment that proves you're on her mind. And the subconscious sinking shows she's trying to lock in with you. You are finally reading her body language even when her mouth stays silent. Men, you now have the lens to see the whole picture. Yo, appreciate you joining the conversation. What patterns have you noticed in your own dating life? Is there a pattern that clicks from a past situation? Share your stories and insights in the comments below. Hey yo, you already know the vibes. Hit the like and subscribe button if you want to decode more of the hidden patterns of human behavior. Like this next video where we dive deep into men creating dating prenups to prevent dating disasters. Stay resilient.